웬만한 키는 다 눌려요 이제. 근데 엔터키가 안 눌려요. 사이드 엔터키가 있기 때문에 일단 이렇게 써보고, 급하니까 정 불편하면 키보드를 사든지 연장선을 사든지 어떻게 해봅시다. 자, 인사드리고 시작할까요? 안녕하십니까 여러분, 빠나나입니다. 갑시다. 위쳐 화요일에 이어서 우리 트리스가 기다려요. 우리 자기가 지금 끌려갔죠? 이 나쁜 놈. 안녕하세요 설리님, 어서오세요. 설리님 어서오세요. 자, 여관에서 이틀 동안 충분히 쉬었으니 전쟁 회담에 참석해봅시다. 어디로 가야 되나? 우리 이거 뭐야, 아덴인가? 에덴? 에던으로 왔죠? 에던이란 마을로 왔는데 어? 영상은 유튜브로 보고 채팅은 트위치로? 유튜브가 버퍼가 좀 없죠.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
절대 감기는 아닙니다. 제가 요즘 흑만을 먹고 있기 때문에 면역력에 이상이 없어요. 아니 근데 전쟁이담 이 안쪽으로 가는 것 같은데? 길을 찾아봅시다. 여기 이거 문인가 설마? 문 아니에요 이거? 여기는 내 방 문인데? 내 방으로 가는 문인데? 아! 길 더 있죠? 헉! 오케이. 오, 방이 많아. 내 방이 어디지? 여기 내 방이죠? 돌아왔네. 돌아온 김에 우리 뭐 좀 넣읍시다. 제작 재료 이런 거는 넣어도 되지 않나요? 잠깐만. 무기. 야, 내 무기 뭐야? 갑옷. 보강제. 아니 이건 뺍시다. 이건 써야 될 것 같아 왠지. 한다고? 전리품. 뮤타젠도 진짜 많아요. 이렇게 많은 거를 게롤트는 다 어떻게 들고 다니는 거야? 제작. 이런 거 좀, 어? 내 코 이빨 완전 무거운데. 늡시다. 반 정도는 넣어도 되겠지. 심장도 무거워요. 또 뭐 있지? 엔드레가 가죽. 철광석 완전 무거워. 목재 완전 무거워. 그쵸? 이 정도면 됐어. 먹을 수 있을 것 같아요. 이전까지는 우리 뭐 먹으면 바로 저거였는데, 여기도 방 같은데? 남의 방 이렇게 벌컥벌컥 들어가도 돼? 아무리 비어있는 방이라도 그렇지. 게롤트 버릇이 점점 안 좋아지고 있어. 밖에 나가야 되나?
Like these balls.
여긴 싸우는 데인데?
Calm day, but tomorrow.
오케이. 여기에요 다. 나가봅시다. 여기 안으로 그냥 쉬러 들어온 것 같은데? 난 이 건물 안에서 회의를 할 줄 알았더니 건물 바뀐가 봐요. 자, 이 정도면 쉬었어. 새로운 도시에 왔죠? 판매 진원한 네토의 흔적을 찾자. 오케이, 일단 회담 갑시다. 일단 회담부터 갑시다. 뭐 있었는데? 뭐지? 아, 여기다. 이 빨간 거죠? 발리스.
Hello,
안녕하세요.
Witcher.
안녕하세요. 자, 인사 정도는 해줍시다. 오케이. 길이 나 있군요.
There goes the
안녕하세요.
PC.
Squirrels, witches, an army led by a woman.
But God, who needs this?
Get used to it.
전쟁은 아무도 원하지 않죠.
Weekends.
네, 어쩔 수가 없네요. 안녕. 브리오니아. 숨겨져 있어요. What?
Greetings, colleague. I'm Urso, rat catcher. Traps of all sorts, for mice and for trolls, and a special discount for witches. Catch something big.
오케이. 아니 근데 길이 막다른 길인데?
Oh, a witcher.
아 뭐가 있네? 멀어요, 멀어. 지도를 보고 가고 있는데 약간 사령부 이런 데서 회의를 하려나? 테이블이 있군요. 회의 테이블. 좋아.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen, and an opportunity to slay a monarch. There was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane mist, nor a petty fairground illusion. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several pieces of bad news. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
And the bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes, but I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay any kings.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil Burden.
At your service, my lady.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the war. Ones belonging to those who perished here 3 years past.
Pfft. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the fallen. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
it's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia, you know well,
How many?
we dwarves are near 200. But don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5-1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had archers, who knows?
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists from Lyria.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael.
요베스? 오. 멋있었다 방금.
Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers? Here they are. I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. Not even a shit-coated
역시
stick can be
드워프랑
a
엘프랑
weapon.
사이가 안 좋아요.
He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms? This is too much.
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course. Just like each of you.
How could you know that? He's an elf! Treason runs in his veins!
He's been fighting humans for a century.
둘이
But for
썸타는
the
거 아니에요?
first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. They've been betrayed and cheated. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when venturing beyond city walls. And elves and dwarves wouldn't live in ghettos or on reservations. First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well-led. They cannot be scared off or routed. They have to be killed. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadweni for us. And I assure you that he'll do so with a smile, if only you let him.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stays.
Bloody hell! Father's turning in his grave, but a must's a must. I say aye.
Nay. You killed my men, Elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, and for Kedwin's doom, aye!
Down with the sons of bitches! Cheers!
오, 동맹이 결성되는군요. 오호. 어? 독?
Poison! She's dying. Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join you soon.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
갑자기? 누가?
She ceased casting spells.
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speaking, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
무슨 독이었지?
Do you know the poison?
Thaumadour, commonly known as mage pain. It has a terrible reputation.
An antidote must exist.
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs, magic, and blood.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require royal blood.
We could use leather right now.
The nearest king is on the other side of the Mist of Wraiths.
You misunderstood me. It need not be the blood of a ruling monarch. It is the genotype contained in royal blood that is required. Kings issue from ancient dynasties. Over the ages, to survive, rulers needed exceptional resistance and strength. As royal dynasties rarely admit common blood, the strength of their genes remains great. I shall employ self-healing genetic therapy that will teach Saskia's body how to rid itself of the poison.
You'll have her drink human blood.
No, I shall inject it directly into her heart.
오케이. 약초는요?
What kind of herbs are we talking about?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
뭐?
Where will we find
세상의 장미?
immortals?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The immortelle will help restore them.
세상의 장미 한 송이밖에 없어요? 나 아니면 내 기억을 살리느냐 이 여자를 살리느냐야? 아, 나 기억을 찾을 수 있나 했는데. 아, 키보드요? 키보드는 엔터키 빼고 눌립니다. 다 고쳐졌는데 엔터키만 한 개만 안 눌려요. 닦다가 하나 부셔먹었는지.
Triss had a rose of
뭐야,
remembrance.
엔터키 눌렸는데
She
방금?
claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect,
Times have changed.
as have elves.
There are no elven gardens nearby. We must return to Flotsam.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find.
아, 하나만 있는 건 아닌가 봐요? 아닌가?
What else do you need to heal Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell that is removed is replaced by 10 new tainted cells. To interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of the power. A water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be best.
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefoot into the top of a volcano.
반지장 레퍼런스죠
All
이거.
right, all right. Let's forget the rings. I need a vast quantity of the power, no matter the source. Find something.
An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic. Sounds like a fairy tale.
Poor one at
이주에 되게
that.
레퍼런스
No
많다고 들었어요.
prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one.
자기가 하고
As a
싶어 하는 것
happy
같은데 지금
ending would then be
이오베스?
inevitable. I
왕자의
count on your
키스.
help, Geralt.
You may. What about the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres to their rest. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
할 일이 짱 많아요. 그죠?
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
부탁하네. 재료 찾는 건 내가 하도록 하지.
Only Philippa Eilhart may enter.
봅시다. 지하의 생명체. 필리파 에일하트를 의사라고 부르는 건 두라우너를 수영의 달인이라 부르는 것과 마찬가지지. 하지만 필리파가 아주 영험한 소설이스라는 건 부정할 수 없는 사실이지. 치유 마법은 그녀의 전문 분야가 아니었음에도 필리파는 두말 없이 사스키아를 도와주었어. 해독제를 만들기 위해서는 특별한 재료가 필요했는데 부어프에 시들지 않는 꽃도 그중 하나였지. 게롤트는 버겐에 묵고 있는 친구에게 물어보기로 했어. 두어프니까요. 그 친구는 다름 아닌 여관에 묵고 있는 졸탄 더 두어프에게 물어보죠. 시들지 않는 꽃 하나씩 해봅시다. 우리 여관으로 다시 갈게요. 어어!
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures, so anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia, and so it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
걱정하지 말고 다들 일하세요. 퀘스트가 완전 많아졌어요. 지금 우리 완전 바빠 오늘. 자, 여관 갑시다. 다시. 여관 좀 멀리 왔죠 우리. 이거 뭐야?
Pale face,